In this video, we're going to talk about how to create and delete a tour. So if you're ready to create your tour, click on your button here and give the tour your name. That's right, My Best Tour, we'll say. Put in your name. Now let's say your name so happens to be the same name as one of the golfers on one of the tours. The system will put like a dash or an H after your name to delineate you from the artificial golfer. Put your country where you reside. You have a whole list of countries to choose from. What tour you're going to be representing. Your initial world golf ranking points. You can start it at 0 or up to 500, whatever you would like. And also your career earnings. You can start at 0 or up to 200 million. You choose one of the rosters. There's some PGA players, there's Champions Tour players, and I gathered a group of legendary players you can select from as well. You can choose one or combination of all three. So we're going to, let's just say legends, take it all, I guess. And then if you're going to use FedEx Cup point competition, or you can set up a tour that doesn't use the FedEx Cup points, but let's say we're going to. And then also, do you want to include the past champions so that they will get automatically qualify for the following year's tournament, depending upon how many years they are exempt? Let's say yes. Now down here for each tour that you're selecting from up here, you can have a choice of initial player data stroke. How players' scores are calculated based on data that was captured off a PGA website for the PGA Tour and for the Champions Tour. So you can use their data that was captured there, or you can use some random data, or you can use the average data that was captured for everybody in that tour. Same thing for the Champions Tour. However, for Legends, there is no data for people like old Tom Morris. So you can just use only random data or just a tour average of everybody that is under your tour. Same thing for initial WGR points. You can use what was captured when the data was put together, or use random, or start everybody at 0. Again, or of course for Legends, there is no WGR, so you can only use random or everybody start at 0. Same thing for career earnings, what was captured, or start everybody at 0. And same thing for Legends, because there is no real career earnings. You can only use random or the starting everybody at 0. So let's say I'm going to use just what we have here. We'll create the tour. But before it creates, you get the option to remove certain players from the tour if you don't want them in your tour. So notice this is a combination of Champions, PGA, and Legends. So let's say I want to remove Billy Andrade. I don't want him, so I click on him, and maybe also I don't want maybe Cameron Champ. Use your control click like you do any Microsoft for multiple selections. And then if you decide not to, change your mind, control click again. Maybe I meant to say Paul Casey. Control click. So now I should have Paul Casey and Billy Andrade, and we say, and then we'll remove them. If you don't want anybody removed, just go ahead and click Save the Tour Roster. And it will build a tour in just a moment with everybody on the roster. Now your tour is created and you're ready to start playing the tour. If you decide at some point you don't want the tour, all you have to do is click Delete the Tour. And make sure you want to delete it, and you click Yes, and the tour is gone.